Imagine a predator that doesn't have a mouth big enough to eat its prey. So instead, it does something absolutely unhinged. It pushes its own stomach out through its mouth, wraps it around its food, and digests it on the outside of its body. Sounds like a horror movie, right? Wrong, it's a starfish, and it's been doing this for over 450 million years. Here are the stats on this creature's nightmare digestive system. First, starfish can push their stomach out up to 5 centimeters beyond their body, basically the length of an AA battery. Second, they can squeeze into impossibly tiny gaps because most of their body is flexible. Third, their stomach is strong enough to pry open clamshells from the inside. And fourth, they can retract their stomach back and completely unharmed. It's nature's weirdest Swiss Army knife. Wait, it gets crazier. Here's why evolution built a creature this bizarre. Starfish have tiny mouths, barely any mouth at all, because they evolved as slow-moving bottom feeders. But clams and mussels have hard shells that normal predators can't crack. So nature said, forget biting, just turn your stomach into a tool. By pushing it out, the starfish can slip enzymes directly into crevices and start digesting prey before it's even inside the body. Genius, disgusting, both. Now picture this scene. A starfish encounters a mussel clamped shut, locked tight on the ocean floor. The starfish wraps its arms around the shell and pulls, a slow, methodical squeeze that lasts hours. The mussel, exhausted, opens just a tiny crack to breathe. In that millisecond, the starfish thrusts its stomach through like an alien invader. Enzymes flood the gap. The mussel realizes too late, it's being digested from the inside while still alive, unable to close fast enough. And here's the part nobody believes. After the mussel is completely liquefied inside its own shell, the starfish simply retracts its stomach back into its body like a retractable tape measure. It pulls in whatever it could digest, leaves behind a perfectly empty shell, and moves on to hunt again. The whole process, up to 12 hours, that's patience, that's commitment, that's a predator that literally turned its digestive system into a weapon. So here's the real evolutionary mystery. Why didn't starfish just evolve bigger mouths like normal predators? Simple, the ocean floor is crowded. Every gap, every crack in the reef could hide food. A creature with a flexible body and an extendable stomach can access meals that creatures with large mouths never could. It's like having a fishing line instead of a net. Slow, but incredibly efficient in tight spaces. Evolution chose specialization over power. But wait, there's one more adaptation that makes this even more disturbing. Some starfish species can store partially digested food in their stomach for weeks, carrying a mobile pantry with them across the ocean floor. They don't need to hunt constantly. They just graze on crevices, fill their external stomach with liquefied prey juice, and survive off that energy while they slowly wander. It's the opposite of how most predators hunt. It's gross, it's perfect, it's evolution. So here's my question for you. If you could steal one superpower from the starfish, what would it be? The ability to push your stomach out and digest things externally, the flexibility to squeeze into any space, or the patience to spend 12 hours eating a single meal? Drop your answer in the comments, because honestly, the starfish's ability might sound disgusting, but in the ocean, it's a masterclass in survival. And that's what makes nature's weirdos so incredible.